Hello, it is Mozzarella here. This game, this game is with a few lower rated players. I think both of them have like 20 games or 15 games. But this guy has not been here for a year or something, and this guy's just starting out. I should probably introduce the teams. We'll have this guy be team one. So we got RagnarBlackMane going red UEF, starting out pretty standard build. Looks like he didn't forget too much. We have Zygonite going again, pretty standard build as the Cyanide UEF. And yeah, I watched this game live, so yeah, I am. I was trying to help these guys out with a few issues, but I forgot the observers can't talk to non-observers, I guess, or the people playing the game. Anyways, we'll speed this up here. Oh, no, not close to it. There we go. Alright. So far, pretty standard build orders for both of them. Yeah, I wanted to check what his was. Three labs, yep. So far I don't really have much advice because I'm terrible at 1v1s in the early game, and like with raids and all, but once that gets past, then I think I'm pretty good, but by no means am I the best. There's many people who are better than me. Like I've been absolutely crushed by quite a few people, and I don't expect to ever beat some of them. Anyways, we do have 3 mech marines down here. Well, 1 going down here, 2 going down here. We have mech marines going for the middle. Now, one thing I have to say about Zygonite, what he's doing, it's better to go for the sides. Let's say these mexes are the side expansion, as well as the Hydro. You have 9 mexes and a Hydro, plus all of this reclaim all over. Whereas in the center you have 4 mexes with a bit of reclaim, meaning that the sides overall are worth fighting for, whereas the center, might not be. As well as one thing I did notice while I was watching this game is there was close to no reclaiming by either players. Which essentially what reclaim is just free resources. Let's see if I can find rock. So rocks like this are free mass. There's tree clumps like these or this, and what they are is free energy and a little bit of free mass. Which, I mean, who doesn't want free resources? As well as it will like allow for you to support like a mech's upgrade or 2 or something when getting more factories up or something like along here. As well as there is a lot of reclaim back here, which I know what I do is I make a factory somewhere around these 3 mexes and just have an attack move out of the factory for all of this for usually like 5 or 10 engineers. That's me. Let's see, he is overflowing mass, and he is low on build power. So what he needs now is more engineers. What I usually do is I do like my first factory, engineers, raids, all that stuff, and then I just go repeat engineers because I can get factories up pretty quickly, which this is a fairly spammy map if both people are going for it, and it can be turtly at the same time. Because he does not have enough engineers, he's missing these 9 mexes in the Hydro. Potentially these 2 mexes or this one. Red at the same time missing this one and these, I don't know, 6. He does have an engineer getting those though. And now Ragnar is bombing him pretty heavily actually. He's not stopped making bombers yet. No, never mind, I spoke too soon. He did stop making bombers. So Ragnar is actually getting T2 mexes, and whoa, that power stalled him. No, wait, it was, yeah, he got an upgrade, that was what it was. Anyways, yes, the bombers did a bit of damage towards Zygonite. Now this here, and I noticed he did get a bit done of this here, I don't think he had, enough intel on what they were, but this, he did have the rally point there, which is essentially just gonna feed him mass and kills. So he did just get gun, he's getting T2 right now. So he got gun, which increases his damage and his range. So his range is now this red circle right here. His Omni range is this thinner red circle. Without the gun upgrade, his gun range is probably around here. And so, as soon as you get gun, you really need to make use of it, because if he had 2, 3, 4 T2 point defense up and a few units, you could easily die if you attack him then. I suppose you could use it more defensively as like a failsafe for your ACU, but I just think attacking with it would be better, because you could have stopped him from getting T2, maybe potentially killed him. You could have vetted up your AC, which makes it harder to kill, which is always a plus. And one thing he did this game is he never sorted out his power situation. I mean, his shield is bad, his radar, or his shield won't work, his radar won't work. He'll produce units slower. It's very balanced. It's just a giant balance game, except you have combat units along with it. You got the point defense, and one thing I did notice is that both of these players often try to scout with interceptors, which you shouldn't do, because the scout, it costs less mass and a hell of a lot less energy than a interceptor, but at the same time it has a really large sight range as well as radar range. Now this is one thing that you really want to stop, because if he can take out your eco, he can essentially stop you from being able to produce so much stuff. He's trying to start this power situation there, but with this, he just lost, I think that was 8 maxes, it was 6 at least, I think. I wasn't paying too much attention. Meaning, this guy would have an advantage if he didn't lose these maxes back here as well. He still is not in control of those though. This game is a lot of making units, having the units, but not having them in the right places. He does control K here, eventually. Yeah, I think one of Zygonite's biggest errors was he didn't have enough units, so he couldn't send like, oh, hey, there's an attack down here. Send just a group of units down there, and while you can keep a group of units to defend from this attack. Overall, they could improve. That's coming from me. I could also improve. I'm putting this up there so they can watch it and try and get a better idea, because as well as they'll be able to see it from observer's view, so they'll be able to see everything from both players. Well, I hope this helps them out, and I will see all you guys in the next one.